Stop just eating protein on a carnivore diet and focus in on this. A lot of people think that the carnivore diet is a high protein diet. The truth is it's not. It is a high fat diet. And if your fats are not there, you're not going to experience the benefits of a carnivore lifestyle. The fats help you regulate your hormones. They are your energy and your fuel source. They help with your digestion. If you are not high fat on carnivore, you're going to experience a lot of bad results. You're thinking to yourself, well, I don't know what that means. I know I'm supposed to eat fat. I don't know how much fat I'm supposed to eat. And these numbers don't make any sense to me. Let me see if I can help you make sense of what some of these numbers mean. So again, carnivore equals high fat. And you'll hear people talk about this in a couple of different ways. You might hear people talk about it as a 1-to-1 ratio or a 2-to-1 ratio. You may hear people talk about it as 70-30 or 80-20. Each of these numbers basically just represents your fat to protein ratio. So a simple example of this looks like this. A 1-to-1 ratio would be 1 gram of fat to 1 gram of protein. Or additionally, the 80-20 rule would be 80% of your calories coming from fat and 20% of your calories coming from protein. So if we take a 1 pound ribeye, for example, it's 315 calories for that ribeye. Now from fat, it's 104 grams of fat, which a gram of fat is 9 calories. So 104 times 9 gives you 936 calories coming from fat, or 71% of your 1,315 calories. For protein, it's 95 grams, 4 calories in a gram of protein, so 95 times 4 equals 380, or 29% of your 1,315 calories. So a ribeye is already going to be in that 70-30 range. So if you wanted to get it in that 80-20 range, you would just need to cook this ribeye in a little bit of fat, maybe some butter, some beef tallow, something like that that has no protein and more fat, and that would push that ratio closer to the 80-20. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this sounds like a math homework and I don't want to do math. I just want to be able to eat and lose weight. And here's the thing, you absolutely don't need to try to sit there and calculate all these numbers and all these steps and all of these things. I just wanted to show how the math works on this and that carnivore is in fact a high fat diet. It's not necessarily a high protein diet. You should be eating the normal amount of protein, but it's a high fat diet primarily. Generally speaking, if you're just eating fattier cuts of meat, you're already going to be in that range. This is why we say things like ribeye is king or brisket or chuck steak is king, because that's already going to put you in that high fat ratio that you need to be in to lose the weight and to get all the benefits on carnivore. If you eat a lot of lean meats like chicken, where it's very low in fat, especially like chicken breast, it's going to be really hard to get the fats in, and you're probably not going to have all the benefits you're looking for on carnivore because you're going to be very fat deficient. So for carnivore, we keep it simple. We eat fattier cuts of meat, we add in things like tallow and butter. It just allows us to have a nice high fat ratio, and we're able to hit all of our goals and feel all the benefits of a carnivore lifestyle. Hope this helps.